SCAN stands for Stop Child Abuse Now. In 2011, Hannah Lee was one of 24. 24 children in North Carolina only that died from abuse or neglect at the hands of a parent or caregiver. Well, what we want for now as well as for the future actually is to be able to provide help for families so they no longer are abusing or neglecting their children, and that our children in Iredell County are safe. That's the ultimate goal of everything. And I think that right now, the more people we can touch to teach and support, that we'll be able to reach that just one step at a time. And I know you hear one step at a time so much, but for us, that step may be one child safe, another child safe. And if we keep that one child, that one child, that one child, then maybe one of these days we'll just make all of our children here safe. That's what we want. And we want our parents to know that they really can be the parent they want to be. We have 4 of us here doing all the work, other than our part-time bookkeeper. And then through the Council on Aging, we have a lady that answers our phones for us. Well, I think it's important to know that we really don't work with the children, that we work with the parents. Because if we worked with the children and developed the relationship that the parents wanted with their children, they would sabotage it because they would be jealous. They want to relate to their children. They want to show their children they love them in the right ways. So we teach them the right ways so they can make that connection and build that bond between parent and child. I had mentioned that so many of the parents with whom we work were those abused children themselves, and they don't know what to do differently. So they perpetuate that cycle of child abuse. What happens when we get in a home and we are able to teach parents and they learn different skills is that we in fact break the cycle, not just with their own child or children, but for generations to come. So you get that support out there in the education, and it makes a difference. It makes a difference. 83 to 93% of our cases have been successful. No further substantiations. That means that many kids have been safe. It works. We know it works. We see it. And it's just really neat to see. It's really neat to see people become. It's what it's all about. Because every call that is not answered may mean the life of the child. And that's huge. That's huge. And so that's kind of why we keep doing more than we really should. Because it's a child. Well, the immediate need, of course, is always money, because we did lose a grant. The state has been tough to get grants from. That's the first need. We really don't have enough to staff our cases the way they really ought to be staffed. You know, without them making their contributions, we wouldn't be. We would not be. And that means more children would die. And we just have had enough of that. It's time to change. It's really time to change.